Have you ever tried to move on from someone, but no matter how much time passes, your mind keeps replaying the same memories over and over again? Maybe they barely think about you, yet you can't stop thinking about them. You check their social media, you reread old messages, and you wonder why you can't just let go. Obsession isn't always dramatic. Sometimes it quietly takes root in the background of your life until it shapes everything you feel. Today, we're exploring why we fixate on people, why some connections become psychological hooks, and what this obsession is trying to tell us about ourselves. Obsession isn't just emotional, it's chemical. When we connect deeply with someone, friend, crush, partner, our brain releases dopamine. And dopamine doesn't create happiness, it creates anticipation. We don't crave the person, we crave the reward feeling we once got from them. So when the relationship ends, or when someone pulls away, the dopamine cycle doesn't fade quietly. It becomes desperate. The brain treats their absence like withdrawal. That's why longing feels painful. That's why you obsess, fantasize, or replay old memories. Your brain isn't trying to punish you. It's trying to recreate the reward it remembers. Obsession is simply your brain chasing a feeling that no longer exists. We fixate more intensely on people we can't have. Why? Because uncertainty creates stronger emotional bonds than consistency ever will. It's the same psychology behind gambling. Intermittent rewards create the strongest addictions. If someone is hot and cold, if they show interest one moment and disappear the next, your brain becomes hooked on the possibility that they'll return. Uncertainty turns people into puzzles, and humans are terrible at leaving puzzles unsolved. We don't chase love, we chase answers. Here's the uncomfortable truth. We rarely become obsessed with who someone actually is. We become obsessed with what they represent. Maybe they made you feel seen for the first time in a long time. Maybe they reminded you of something familiar, a parent, a friend, or a version of yourself you wish you could be. The person becomes a mirror, reflecting your deepest desires, your insecurities, or a part of you that feels unfinished. So obsession isn't about them. It's about the story you're trying to resolve within yourself. Sometimes the person is gone, but the story stays open. That's what keeps you stuck. Psychologists have found that obsession often grows from emotional wounds, insecure attachment, abandonment trauma, low self-worth, fear of being alone. Because obsession creates a distraction, a way to avoid looking inward. It feels easier to lose yourself thinking about someone else than to sit quietly with your own pain. The obsession becomes a shield, a way to avoid acknowledging that you don't know who you are without them. Sometimes we fixate on people not because they are special, but because our past never fully healed. Another reason we obsess is because the fantasy is easier to love than the reality. In our mind, they're perfect. They're the one who understands us. They're the missing piece that finally makes us whole. But that version of them only exists inside us. The longer we stay in the fantasy, the deeper the obsession becomes, because the person becomes less real and more symbolic. You're not in love with them. You're in love with the version of them you built. And letting go means grieving a story that never truly happened. Most people try to break obsession by forcing themselves to forget, but healing has nothing to do with memory. Obsession dissolves when we confront the feeling beneath it. Ask yourself, what need did this person meet? What version of myself did I feel when I was with them? What wound were they soothing? The goal isn't to erase the person, but to claim the parts of yourself you projected onto them. Because once you find within yourself what you were hoping they'd give you, the fixation finally fades. Obsession ends when the story closes. Obsession isn't a flaw, it's a message. It's your mind trying to show you where you still hurt, what you still need, and who you still hope to become. Sometimes we fixate on people because we're meant to grow from them, not keep them. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to MindScope for weekly videos on how the human mind operates. Until next time, take care of your mind.